Feeding cats might seem simple, but it's actually full of valuable lessons and rewards. Let's talk about some of the things we can learn from this. First off, feeding cats teaches us responsibility. These little creatures rely on us for their food. When we commit to feeding them regularly, we learn the importance of being reliable and consistent. It's similar to how we need to be responsible in other parts of our lives, like at work or in our relationships. Next, there's care and empathy. When we feed cats, we're not just giving them food, we're also showing them attention and love. Seeing them enjoy their meal and knowing we've made them happy gives us a great feeling. It reminds us to be sensitive to the needs of others, whether they're people or animals. Feeding cats also helps us learn patience. Cats don't always come right away when we call them, and sometimes they're picky eaters. Dealing with this teaches us to be patient and find the best ways to meet their needs. This patience is useful in everyday life too, when we face challenges or situations that need time and calmness to solve. Another important lesson is gratitude. Cats show their thanks in simple ways, like rubbing against us or purring softly. This reminds us to appreciate the small things in life and be thankful for the little moments of happiness. Lastly, interacting with cats teaches us about unconditional love. Cats give their affection freely and without expecting anything in return. They're happy with what we give them and always greet us with love. From them, we learn that true love is about giving without expecting anything back, and real happiness comes from making others happy. So, feeding cats might seem like a small task, but it teaches us big lessons about responsibility, empathy, patience, gratitude, and love. Let's keep taking good care of them and enjoy the wisdom they bring into our lives. Feeding stray cats is a unique and heartwarming experience that brings about a range of emotions and insights. Let's explore what it's like to take care of these little wanderers. First, there's a sense of compassion. When you see a stray cat, often looking a bit rough and hungry, your heart goes out to them. Offering them food is a simple act of kindness that makes a big difference. It's about recognizing their struggle and wanting to help, even in a small way. This act of feeding them gives you a feeling of doing something good, no matter how small. Next comes a sense of connection. Stray cats are usually cautious and wary of humans, but with time and regular feeding, you start to build trust. The first time a stray cat approaches you for food, it's a special moment. Slowly, you see them become more comfortable around you, and that growing bond is incredibly rewarding. It shows how small, consistent acts of kindness can build trust and connection over time. There's also a feeling of responsibility. Once you start feeding a stray cat, you become part of their routine. They begin to rely on you for their daily meal. This responsibility may seem like a small commitment, but it teaches you about being dependable. Knowing that a cat is waiting for you every day makes you more aware of the importance of consistency in caring for others. Feeding stray cats also brings a sense of joy and fulfillment. Watching them eat, seeing them grow healthier, and maybe even play around after their meal brings a simple yet profound happiness. It's a reminder that joy often comes from giving and helping those in need. Lastly, there's a deeper sense of gratitude and humility. These cats live a hard life on the streets, and yet they show appreciation in their own little ways. A soft purr, a gentle rub against your leg, or just the way they look at you with trust in their eyes. These small gestures make you feel grateful for the opportunity to help. In conclusion, feeding stray cats is much more than just providing a meal. It's about compassion, building trust, taking responsibility, finding joy in simple acts, and feeling gratitude. These experiences not only help the cats, but also enrich our own lives in meaningful ways.